What I'm gonna do is put on this stream so you guys can see exactly what the minimum requirements are. I'm not going to tell you, oh yeah, that's a great benefit, da da da. I do think it's a great benefit. I feel horrible that there's not enough education about this benefit. And so I want to go through these benefits and tell you what type of perks you're going to get. The first thing about it is paying you back a fraction of your student loans over a super long period of time. With this public service student loan forgiveness, it really sucks because they're taking that as like your education reimbursement. If you go work in civilian, you can get so much more money in a shorter period of time. So I really don't understand why people stay on a job for 20 years that's going to just keep increasing them by 50 cents or $1 every year when you can work for a company that's probably going to increase you by $10, $15 more per hour, definitely anywhere from 10 to 30, 40% pay increase, and also give you the same benefit and give you even more money. So I'm a little confused. Do you want to spend a ton of time waiting just to get your student loans paid back? You know, meanwhile, I have literally worked with firefighters who are just at the brink of not being able to qualify for like food stamp or ABC vouchers so that their kids can go to school and not be okay at home, like lose their home, lose their cars, use one car for a family of 7. I've seen a lot of things, and I think that that's the part that makes me say, I'm not even saying just federal HR, but any governmental HR is repetitive. But if you work in civilian HR, there's so many companies that offer different things. There's so many companies that listen to your feedback and provide it. There's so many companies that may not have had that in that budget, but they may put that in a miscellaneous budget and still help you anyhow. That happened to me more than once. Now, let's talk in a little bit more details. I'm not just going to show it to you. I'm going to walk y'all through this thing because I used to educate people on it all the time. And in my opinion, I noticed that people would get excited, but then it means like you literally have to marry your job. Well, now you don't get flexibility in trying to learn your job better because you're sitting here just waiting on this money, right? So to qualify for it, if you're employed by a government or not-for-profit organization, you might be eligible for the public service student loan forgiveness. The PSLF program provides the remaining balance on your direct loans after you've made the equivalent of 120 qualifying monthly payments under an accepted repayment plan and while working full-time for an eligible employer. All right, y'all, we're just gonna take this a step further, right? We're gonna take this. So we got 120. We're going to divide that by 12 because it's 12 months in a year, right? And 120. That means I got to legit work for 10 years for you to pay me back. 10 years. So like 10 years ago, when I worked in local government and my salary now, I have quadrupled my salary in 10 years. I looked at them post my job for my last government position, not even a year ago. Y'all, that thing ain't increased at all. I would have been making pennies. Here I've quadrupled my salary. All right, so now we already talked about that. Y'all can kill me in the comments. I'm ready for it because, like, come on now. Y'all, I ain't gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna talk about me. I can barely commit to a man for 10 months and you want me to commit to a job for 10 years? What are these student loans doing? They gonna sit there anyhow. Like, what is the big thing about, oh, but they gonna pay? We got some people out here paying for cars for 10 years. Sad, but some people do that. Like, why are we making it such a big deal to commit to this thing for one thing? We gotta increase our standards. We literally have to increase our standards. We have to champion for more for ourselves.